that they wait, بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ themselves. This is a fa'idah azima. Shaykh al-Sa'di rahimahullah wrote in one of the tafsir, he mentioned this is the benefit of that, that she shouldn't leave the house, she shouldn't go out and do certain things, she should have that time with herself. This is from the hikmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوء, 3 cycles. Yeah? So when a woman is divorced, there are 3 cycles, the 3 menstrual cycles, for the woman, until her iddah. This is her waiting period. Even if the husband divorces once, or this is the second one, or it's the third one. And then the next ayah, same thing. ولا يحل لهن أن يكتمن ما خلق الله في أرحامهن إن كن يؤمنن بالله واليوم الآخر وبعولتهن أحق بردهن في ذلك إن أرادوا إصلاحا وبعولتهن بعل جمع بعل بعول. The plural of ba'al is bu'ul. This is talking about the husband. The husbands have the right to take them back in aradu islaha, if they want to reconcile. So the husband comes back and goes, okay, I take you back. This is before 3 divorces. Here we're talking about 1, This is the first divorce. وَإِنْ عَزَمُوا الطَّلَاقَ. You with me? So if a person decides to divorce once, first one, she stays 3. Her iddah has started 3 cycles. But the husbands can take her back if they want to reconcile. Khalas. And he can do this by either having intercourse with her, or he can just say, I take you back. I take you back. You don't need any witnesses. Just the statement is enough. Even if she disagrees or so, it's his haqq. It's his right. In aradu islaha. Of course, it's much better to have, and the ayah islah, reconcile, and it's better. Okay, وَلِلرِّجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَ دَرَجَةً. وَلِلرِّجَالِ, for the men, they've been given this daraja. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. There's no doubt that they should also be given, goodness and so. طيب. The second divorce now, الطلاق مرة. Next ayah, الطلاق مرتان. Divorce is 2. This ayah refutes the position of those who say 3 divorces in 1. Because if that was the case, this is the second divorce. It can only be done in different times. This is the fa'idah azima jiddan this riwayah. الطلاق مرتان. So this is the second. It can't happen in 1. This is the first time and the second time. The second. فَإِمْسَاكٌ بِمَعْرُوفٍ وَتَصْرِيحٌ بِإِحْسَانٍ. You can either hold them in goodness, or you let them go with goodness. تَصْرِيح بِإِحْسَانٍ. Not with force, not with fighting, this is another fa'idah. Taban, the ayat mentioned over here, and then the next ayah, فَإِن طَلَّقَهَا. This is the third divorce. Then it is not halal له من بعد حتى تنكح زوجا غيره. The mas'ala we're talking about, that until they marry someone else, a third. This is the third divorce. فإن طلقها. But if he's done this the third time, if he's done a third divorce, فلا جناح عليهم أن يتراجعا. They can't do ruju'. He can't say, well, I'll take you back. Even if he says this, it doesn't make any difference. She's no longer his wife. But she has to remain in the iddah period, the period of the 3 menstrual cycles. Unless she is pregnant and the divorce took place after, of course, well, it will have to be, because after the pregnancy, the iddah, the period, and there is kalam on this mas'ala anyway. I don't want to go into too much detail. But anyway, إِن ظَنَّ أَن يُقِيمَ حُدُودَ وَتِلْكَ حُدُودَ يُبَيِّنُهُ لِقَوْمٍ يَعْلَمُونَ. This is all in one page. Page 36 of this mushaf. Ayah number 227 to 230. Only 3 ayats. These 1, 2, 3. Divorce 1, divorce 2, third divorce. All this masail and tafsir, everything, the scholars go back to these ayats. But this is the asl. you want to understand the ilm on this regard, you look at these ayat, you look at the tafsir of it. It's very simple, it's not that difficult. Okay? Alhamdulillah. So I wanted to mention this one because of this mas'ala regarding what we have mentioned already regarding these ayat. And the issue regarding free divorces being one or free divorcing being in one go. And the ultimate dalil is that Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu arda wanted to do this at his time, during his khilafah. Yeah? Because he goes, يعني the people قد استعجلوا في أمر, that they're taking it very lightly, easily. And this was the Wali al-Amr. He was of course, he's a Khalifa radiallahu anhu arda. For the fact that he mentioned this is enough for us to realize that the hadi of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was 3 is equivalent to 1. And the Quran, these ayat are very, very clear. So this is the mawqif of Ahl Sunnah in this regard. This is the view of Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Qayyim, rahimahumullah, al-Jami'. And yani, now, if you want to look at number, majority of the scholars did hold the view regarding 3 being 3 divorces. This is the case. But the correct view is not always the majority's position. It's not always the majority's position. So the correct view, inshallah ta'ala, is 3 divorces are considered to be 1. And this is the kalam Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah ta'ala, and not only him, many other scholars, so many other scholars. In fact, some of the Ahnaf also held this position. If my memory serves me well correct here. I can't remember the exact, I can bring it, inshallah. And over here, this mas'ala is, very, very important. So next week, inshallah, Monday, we will go into all the riwayat, all the narrations on this topic. Every single narration we're going to take. I started it today, took it out of my books and my library, everything. So I've got it all now. So inshallah, I'm going to produce something. So by next lesson, Monday, it will be the issue of 3 divorces being 1, or is it 3 divorces being 3, and how to deal with this serious matter. This is a matter of ilm, matter of seriousness. So I'd like to mention all those riwayat, inshallah, and that would be beneficial because people need to understand the deen in that regard. And I'll mention the position of the madhab of Abu Hanifa, rahimahullah ta'ala, and what they say in this regard, and why they chose this position, and the majority of the scholars, why they say this, and so on and so forth. Now, today, this is sufficient for today's session. Inshallah, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah Jalla wa ala give us tawfiq to understand. For next week, we will touch upon that. Tomorrow, we'll have our lesson of translation, Quran translation. And finally, we'll be doing these ayat as well for translation tomorrow. So it'll be nice to mention some more masail related, inshallah. وصلى الله وسلم على النبي صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم جزاكم الله خيرا.